So, this podcast is going to be about some secrets I know about the universe. So, when you get real stones from the earth, wherever you're at, if they're glaciers from the glaciers, like here in Wisconsin, or quartz rock, get a good quartz rock, and I can integrate with quartz rock. You can actually integrate with it. But when you integrate with these, you use that with your soul. Your soul somehow uses these, and it has a soul too, and you work with it. So a crystal is a living being. So what I'm trying to say is that we're incorporated with connecting to a crystal. So if we have crystals, it's going to be fine knit tuned fabric to the corresponding pattern of what you're connecting with. So what I'm trying to say is that everything in this universe, is connected in a sort of way. You connect to the trees and other things like that, and it has information beyond comprehension, not in words, but you can manifest a lot of words to describe how the purity and the cleanness of the tree. It depends on if you're in the city or the country. If you're in the country, it's going to be a very pure energy, very pure trees in the country. So the more pure the crystal, like quartz crystals are pure, so it cleanses your energy and it heals you. So that's a secret of the universe. It's a secret of the spirituality. You know what I mean? So other things like if you have feathers are very powerful. You can feel the energy from the feather because it once was on a mammal, which is high energy. That owl or whatever bird it was from, these feathers hold certain powers that the animal had. And when you tap into it, you harness the energy, but you utilize it how your body utilizes energy or your own magic. So you alchemize the energy and utilize it for yourself. So that's part of a secrets to the spirituality type thing that's going on in the, like, where everybody doesn't really know the actual integrations. And once you do know the actual integrations, you can discuss how you feel upon it. And that would be the logic thing to do. And what you see behind it. The dimensionality. Sometimes when you close your eyes, you get visions. Well, these things can give you different visions, different information. And wherever you go in the world, there's different information all upon the land, different energies upon the land, different like countries that you go. There's different energies, and these energies store information. So wherever you go, they have certain information. So like I know the deer go around this area at night because I've seen deer during the day by this trail. You know what I mean? And these are all the bushes, and it's blooming, the bushes, and it's pretty cool. But what I'm trying to say is that, this karmic energy of the land where the deer once were, you can tap into that karmic energy. Anything that's karmically there, you can tap into. But it's so hard to tell what you're tapping into, though. You have to be a spiritual scientist to actually understand. Once you're next to an animal, you can feel the energy of the animal. Then you know what it's like. So then if you're around, say, deer poop, and you touch a deer poop, and you can almost feel like you're touching a deer because it once karmically was in its stomach. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that that is part of the essence or karma from that animal. So that has a certain energy or karma. Like if you sipped out a water bottle for, say, a week, the same water bottle, and you filled it up for a week, it'd have part of your karma where your hands touch it and everything on the bottle. It'd be part of your karma after a while. If it was sitting there for months and you were using it, it would have your energy. It would have the energy that it's around and the certain experiences and certain like things that happens to karma and energy. You know what I mean? So this is like what I'm trying to say is that some secrets to the spirituality books, you know, they don't, this is about energy mostly, and then the knowledge behind it, because they have a lot of knowledge. But to put the knowledge into words, then you can understand, you know, exactly what the knowledge is behind the forefront of, say, the trees species. And then, like when flowers bloom, that has a certain energy. When I smell the flowers in the spring, it has a sort of like energy that I get from smelling flowers. I breathe in the oxygen from the flowers, and I literally get like high off breathing the oxygen from the flowers. I literally do that because it's so beneficial. But I breathe back. So I sniff in one time, breathe back on the flower. Sniff in one time, breathe back on the flower. Sniff in one time, breathe back on the flower. And that's how it corresponds. Like, same thing when you're breathing from a tree. You can breathe from a tree. Secret of the universe is when you put your nose up to a tree, you can actually breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out for about like, say, 20 times. And you will notice after that, the oxygen that's going into your lungs and the carbon dioxide that you're giving it, and it's giving you oxygen back. And I literally known that and done that before. You know what I mean? And these are all things I know from experience. Otherwise, I would have never known. No one ever would have taught me. And I had to learn from experience. See, another secret to the universe is to learn by experience. You know what I mean? Experience things, and then you can talk about things, how you perceive things. It grows that anchor of what's you. You know what I mean? The energetics of you and what makes you you, the soul of you that has a signature. And that signature goes forth to bring a lot to the table. So everything that we're doing, it's like bringing forth more and more and more aspects of ourself, which corresponds with life. So anyway, Neo worships the divine goddess. I love you girls. I hope you're doing good. I want to give a girl a big hug today. If I could have a girl have a, like if I go to church, girls gave me a hug in church before. So if I go to church, I might get a hug from a girl. That'd be good. Go to church this weekend. It's Thursday today, so it's coming up. Anyway, take care, girls. I love you. Bye.